Aspects of your IQA practice should be evaluated regularly to enable changes and improvements to take place as necessary. So this should ensure that professional service is given to assessors and learners, the IQA process is fair to everyone involved, and you are meeting organizational and regulatory requirements, and you can learn from any incidents. So it might be a requirement of your organization and any external bodies that your evaluation of practice takes place. So evaluation is not another term for assessment, it's the evaluation of the IQA process, whereas the assessment is of the learner. Okay, so that's the difference between the two. So evaluation can take place by obtaining the views of your assessors, learners, and any others by talking to them and or using surveys or questionnaires. Now, the feedback will greatly assist you when reflecting upon your role as an IQA, and it will aid the standardization process. So remember to use open questions where you'll get better answers. You'll need to ensure that your activities used to carry out the IQA process are valid and reliable. And one way of doing this is just to be honest and ask yourself if you've made a decision fairly and accurately. It might be that you have a favorite assessor who you sample less because you feel that they're always performing adequately. And you could visually record an observation with an assessor when they are assessing a learner, obviously with their permission. And then play this back later to see how you perform. You might see things that you were not aware of and can consider what you can do to improve. Similarly to your teaching practice, where you do exactly the same, where you would review your own teaching and then find ways to improve. You can evaluate aspects of such as your IQA planning. So how effective was it? How well did you communicate with other assessors? Did you sample something from every assessor and every aspect of the program qualification over time? And have you observed every assessor over time? Have you spoken to a sample of each assessor's learners? And have you been in touch with any witnesses? How do you keep an adequate record showing a full audit trail of any activities? And how do you organize standardization activities to ensure that they are effective? But you can do this by talking to those involved. So talking is the main thing, okay? Be open, be communicative with your learners and your assessors. You can also carry out surveys and questionnaires and analyze the results. You can analyze the statistics such as enrollment, retention, achievement, progression, and any destinations. You can analyze the amount of appeals and complaints. And you can look for trends or patterns to find out why they are occurring. Always do something with your findings which will lead to an improvement in your practice.